Hello, loved ones, family of light, warriors for grace and humility and harmony, wisdom, never ending light for the people, for our creators, the highest divine prime creatorship. um, workings, the medicine, we call it the medicine. What is the medicine we're working on or using? Get the lighting a little tough with that sun right behind me. Hello, sun. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Sonny boy. Son of the sun. Son of the son of the sun. And so I made it to the river. First time. All the destruction from the storm. You can't see too much of it from where I'm at the moment. But this water was way up high past these banks, probably another 10 feet. And there are trees, monstrous trees down everywhere that I've walked so far. On some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful driftwood. Oh my God, if I could get some of that out of here, that would make the most amazing artwork. And so, I've been advised to simply flow with you all, with my messages. I like to say the divine ecstasy we open up when we learn to meditate really well, when we learn to where it is that we go when we drop into meditation or ceremony, deep ceremony, sweat lodge, sun dancing, and just each and every, whatever each of us do, we can access these access points of higher dimensional interaction with the highest light beings, with our ancestors, with our wisdom of light. I want to show you something here while I'm talking, just to check out this reflection in the water. It's so cool. It's like a mirror image of the bank, but looks like its own world, you know? It's so the best thing is to let go, trust the process, expand in consciousness, get out in nature, get out of your pattern thoughts and ways of being, especially behind that TV or that doom scrolling, texting, and find your center again. Find your center once again. And people say, well, I'm pretty centered. I don't need to do that all the time. Well, if you knew how much we were quantumly changing every now moment, if you knew how much our DNA was awakening, expanding, and connecting to the stars, connecting to the cosmos, connecting to the higher realms, higher dimensions, the etheric, cosmic, galactic, angelic planes. Those are all the planes that are beyond the astral, which is that first layer of density, smog around the planet that holds all the negativity thoughts. So if you're doing that kind of, or if you study astral travel, make sure that Archangel Michael says, put your armor of God on. Put your blue shield, crystalline armor of God around you before you go into meditation, or whether you go into travel, or whether you go into expansiveness. Sure, it's simple. It's nothing elaborate, nothing to be nervous about. You just do it. So, Ascended Masters talk about the I Am Presence, the mighty beloved I Am Presence all the time. That's it. That's the higher self. That's the God self within. That's the spark of divinity within us. That's the Supreme God, divine, always victorious, right within us. But it's also above. It's within us and it's above. It's in the higher realms from when you look at it from the 3D. And they taught us that the protection is actually built in. The protection that you need is for everything in your life is built in to the design of the wordage, mighty beloved I Am Presence. Now how does that work? That's because the mighty beloved I Am Presence is a term for this godness that they brought forth. And they empowered it, and they designed it, and they created it to work as an automatic protection, connection, hotline to the heavens device that immediately connects to them, immediately connects to the Ascended Master's octave of perfection. And so, as soon as you call it out, they hear you. As soon as you call it out, you're not just saying God in me, God in me, God in me. You're saying mighty I Am Presence. Ding! The phone rings up there in the ascended planes. And they say, oh, hello, Jeff calling. It's Jeff calling. Here, somebody talk to Jeff. I'm busy. Hello, this is Master Hercules. This is Master Arcturus. This is Master Hilarion. Lady Nada, Mother Mary. Hello, hello. I want to get you, Mother Mary. How are you? How are you, Mother? You're so amazing. We love you. Your beautiful rays that you send down of the pink and rose divine light, that you immediately, all your qualities of unconditional love and unconditional acceptance and purity, perfection, and illumination of, and even the divine feminine energies come through of the heart, come through that ray. It's called a ray. There's the seven colors of the seven rays, and the seven Chohans of the ray. Each of the colors have a master teacher, and Mother Mary is the master, one of the masters of the rose pink ray. I don't know them all by heart, sorry to tell you. And so you're not just you're just not saying something. You're just not making it up. You're not just saying, oh, I'll call in a color, that'll make a big difference. I'll call in Mother Mary, hopefully she'll come. No, you're really connecting to the Ascended Master's octave of perfection. And so, and that's a realm of perfection of God's, because it's beyond duality, it's beyond the physical plane. They sit up there, they said they're timeless. They do their thing, they are in that realm. It's hard to explain probably, but or understand even, but it's a real realm. They say they're up there, they talk to each other, they work together, but they're in perfection. And they Hold on, I had about 3 or 4 thoughts at once, or input coming in. They are the direct line, ancestral line of the Ascended Master DNA lineage that's been here, well, 14 years, 14,000 years we know for sure, some of them 70,000. The Silent Watcher, which is a great consciousness around the earth that, I don't know much about it, but they said he's been waiting 200,000 years for the great cosmic wheel to turn in the favor of the light and the light beings. And they said, could you imagine what patience it's taken for us to watch the wanderings and the miscreations of humanity all these years? Where we can't do it for them. We can't, they have free will. We can't interject. We can only support when they call on us. When they make these calls to the rays, the colors, the Chohans of the rays, the host of Ascended Masters, who say, I am, and you do it, you have to do it all through the I am presence. No matter who you call on, no matter which being of all this mastery, there are many you could connect to individually, and they each have a quality. Saint Germain has the violet ray. He's the quality of transmutation. You call on that when you need that to happen. Archangel Michael, Elohim, Hercules, and El Morye, Lady Sophia are the color blue, and that's courage, strength, faith, and protection. And when you need those rays, i.e. Archangel Michael's blue sword of protection, or the Master's blue lightning, called the blue lightning, from the sun. That's just how it's said. And annihilate anything out of this realm that serves no more purpose in your life, that has only caused disturbance and discord. Annihilate out of this universe, annihilate out of this universe 7 times. And replace it with that blue octave, that blue ray of courage, strength, faith, and protection. So on and so forth. Every Christianity in all the ways, even indigenous ways, have similar concepts. You release something, you replace it with the highest light. And the thing is, you just know it. You just know it. And people say, I got to learn all that. I don't know about all that. And I don't know if that really works. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You do it, you're going to feel it. You are going to feel it. They always tell you to get a momentum. If you want to master this craft, if you want to master this skill, these tools, to where they come in immediately as you call them, if you can direct them to other people in your family and the world, you have to build a momentum, which means it takes a while to build that. You have to practice that. You have to believe it. Well, as soon as you start doing it, you're going to know it's true. If you have any connection to the ancient times of descended mastery consciousness throughout the ages, mystery schools, or the highest levels, echelons, and the pyramid mystery schools of Egypt and whatnot, you're going to feel it. And go say, oh my God, it's a memory. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was in a really, really dark, deep, way down place, dark night of the soul, and this came to me. These teachings came to me. And I gobbled them up like they were candy. I couldn't get enough. It was so wonderful. And they also say that's really important too. Make your decrees, your calls. You make the calls, like prayers, to them. As soon as you make the call, they hear it, and they send one of their messengers to, or the legion of angels, somebody to respond to you here on earth. It's really true. As above, so below. They're working up there for the planet. We're working down here for the planet. We're called boots on the ground. We're doing all the hard work. We're running all this energy through our bodies, transmuting with the violet fire and all that. And so, um, so when you make the calls, they said the most important thing is to call with as much passion as you can. As much passion, 80% of your decrees or your prayers or your calls get answered or empowered, I guess, through your passion, through your emotion, through your feeling world, your feeling body, by, yes, I want this to happen. I need this to happen. I'm calling to you. This is, it's not a franticness. It's not a worry. It's not a PTSD calling. It's just with a passion, with a drive, you're pulling it from your guts, this depths of your hearts, this prayer, this not a need, but you see something that needs transformed. I call it every morning. Go before me, make a crooked place straight. Send the blue light, and Archangel Michael, and call it with a passion, with a heart. They even said, the Elohim teaching said, if you get really angry and you scream it, you have to scream. Not necessarily at somebody, but if you have to scream about something, they said that's the energy we want. That's the energy we want you to make your calls with. That I command, and they allow us to command and demand because we have dominion as humans, not as humans, but as beings of light that come through these vessels. Command and demand that this change happen. I command and demand that you take master control of my attention and outer self. Keep it off anything to cause discord, disarray, discombobulation, or destruction in my world. And you feel it. You start to feel it, right? And so many times you pray thousands and millions of prayers, you don't feel like you're heard. When I was in the Sundance, all the times at Sundance, I had millions of prayers. But the one that I came there for, the reason my grandmother was sick, my grandmother, somebody in my family, the depth of my heart prayer, the main one, that's the one that always immediately changed after the Sundance. Got answered. But it's that passion, that intention, that authenticity, that vulnerability, that sincerity. The sincerest prayers get answered. So just say them with the power, with your dominion. And they have dominion with us as the dominion of the universe. The wisdom and powers of the universe. And you say, and that starts with the I am presence. Always starts with the I am presence. I thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you infinitely, I am presence. I thank you more every time I say it. Infinitely grateful. I thank you for everything. I love you more. I am presence. I love you. I love you. I love you more. Every time I say it, I love you infinitely more every time I say it. I'm saying that God in you. And as that God in you, as you make that relationship, which is that oneness where it doesn't take over, it doesn't become, it's just your higher self, kind of like it just becomes, your wisdom comes through. And then all these tools and medicine techniques, all this DNA starts awakening within you from above, from the ancient realms, from the multidimensionality, because you got the connection with the God Supreme All, right? The omnipotent, omniscient, all-knowing, all-powerful, everywhere. That I am presence. And so, I wanted to share a few things. So, blessings to all, and Merry Christmas, and happy all these holidays, and love to all the families.